Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we will be discussing your mathematics class 10 exercise 2.3. So before discussing about this exercise, I'll cover a very small topic, that is division algorithm for polynomials. So what this algorithm actually states, whenever you divide any polynomial, say actually we denote a polynomial by px. Okay, so whenever you divide any polynomial px by gx, means the divisor is gx and the dividend is px, where gx is not equals to 0, then you will definitely get some quotient that will be also a polynomial, that is qx, and you will have some remainder that will be rx. So it states that if px and gx are any two polynomials, with gx not equals to 0, then we can find qx and rx. Then you can easily get the quotient polynomial and the remainder polynomial, that is qx and rs respectively. And as we know that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder, we know this thing, so we can easily say that dividend here is, in this polynomial, dividend is px is equals to divisor polynomial is gx into quotient polynomial is qx and the remainder is rx. So from here we got this equation, and this is what this division algorithm for polynomial states. And one more very important thing is, where rx is equals to 0, means either you will get the remainder of the polynomial as 0, means a remainder of the division as 0, or if you are not getting the remainder as 0, then what you will get, that the degree of the remainder polynomial, the degree of this rx will always be lesser than the degree of this gx, means the degree of remainder is always lesser than the degree of divisor. Okay, we will discuss about them in details with examples and with exercise 2.3. As we move forward in this exercise, everything will be very clear to you. So here in this polynomial, you have been given gx and px. You have to divide the polynomial px by polynomial gx, means you have to divide the polynomial px by gx, and you also have to find the quotient and remainder in each case, means you have to find the quotient polynomial and the remainder polynomial as well. Okay, so we'll move forward to the division part. Gx is x square minus 2 and px is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. We have to divide both the polynomials. So how do we divide the polynomials? This is a very important thing. So before moving forward to the division part, you have to arrange the polynomials in the ascending order of its exponent. In both the polynomials gx and px, you have to arrange both the polynomials in the ascending order of its exponent. So see, here it is being arranged already. Here x to the power 2 is there, and the x to the power 2 is the greatest. Here also 3, 2, 1, nothing is there, so 1, and in the last constant term is there, so it is already arranged. Okay, now as it is arranged, we don't need to arrange it anymore, so we will move forward to the division part. So here you can see that x square is there, and here the first term is x cube. So if you multiply x square by x, if you multiply this x square with x, you will get x cube. So that's why the first term will be x. Okay, now multiplying this complete divisor, that is gx, with x, what you will get, x into x square minus 2, multiplying this gx with x. Okay, so you will get x cube minus 2x. Okay, so x cube minus 2x. So we will not write 2x at bottom of this. We will write 2x because these two are like, these two have the constant variable terms xx. That's why we will write it there. So changing the sign, as we change the sign over here, you have to change the sign here. This x3 and x3 gets cancelled. What remains is minus 3 x square will be copied as it is. Here 5 plus 2, the sign will be plus 2, that will give you 7x, and again this minus 3 will come down to here. Okay, till now it's clear. I am erasing this rough part. Okay, now again this first term is x square, and here also we have x square. So multiplying the polynomial this x square with minus 3, you will get minus 3x square. Okay, so multiplying gx with minus 3, what we will get? X square minus 2 is gx. We are multiplying it with minus 3, so we will get minus 3x square, that is equal to the first term over here, and that's why we want to bring the first term. Okay, and minus 3 into minus 2, that will give you plus 6. Okay, so we have multiplied it with minus 3, so we will write here minus 3. So it gave us minus 3 x square and plus 6. So plus 6 will be written at bottom of minus 3. So changing the signs again, so this will become plus and this will become minus, and these two will get cancelled again, plus 3x square and minus 3x square, and here we will remain with 7x minus 6 minus 3, that will give us minus 9. So will it be divisible anymore? See, now this first term is again x square and this term is x, 7x that is. So the degree of the degree of rx, now the degree of rx is lesser than the degree of gx now. See, the degree of gx is now 2 and the degree of rx is 1, so it won't be divisible anymore. So we will have to stop our division here only. So what we can conclude from here, what we have to actually find out, find the quotient and remainder. You had to find the quotient and remainder. That's why you will write here as quotient polynomial qx, that will be equals to this one, x minus 3, and the remainder polynomial rx will be equals to 7x minus 9. So it's very clear to you, I guess. I'll move on to the next question. So the next question is px is equals to x to the power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. Okay, so I will write it in like in the division format. Gx is x square minus, okay, first what I will do, I will write it in ascending order. Okay, so minus x plus 1, ascending order of what? Ascending order of the power of its exponent, of the exponents. Okay, here I have written, here again x to the power 4 minus 3x square px, I'll write here. This is already arranged in ascending order of its power 5. I have written it like this. Now here the first term is x square and here the first term is x to the power 4. So we need to multiply it with x square. Multiplying it with x square will give us x to the power 4. So we will multiply this complete gx with x square. So here we will do the rough part. Multiplying complete gx with x square will give us, what will it give us? X to the power 4 minus x cube plus x square. Okay, so here we will write x to the power 4 minus x cube we are having, but here we don't have any cube term, right? So you can write the cube term over here like minus x to the power cube. We will write it at back, because since we don't have any cube term in px and the last term is x square, so we will write it at bottom of x square. So now changing the sign, this was plus, so it will become minus, plus will become minus, and this minus will become plus. So now this x4 and x4 gets x to the power 4 gets cancelled. Okay, now again, since we have to write in ascending order, we will first write this x cube term. So this plus x cube will be written at front. Next, minus x square minus 3x square will give us minus 4x square, plus this 4x will come down and this 5 will also come down. So here we have written. Now moving on to the next part. Next, this is again x square and here the first term is x cube. So we will again multiply this term with x to obtain x cube. Okay, not this term actually, we will entirely multiply this complete gx with x to get x cube. Okay, so multiplying the gx again with x will give us, see, like this we will multiply, this will give us x cube minus x square plus x. Okay, so we will write it here. How? Here we will write x cube minus x square, the bottom of x square, plus x. Now changing the sign again, this x cube will become minus, this will become plus, and this will become minus. We just reverse the signs, right? Now this x cube and x cube gets cancelled, x cube and minus x cube gets cancelled, plus 4x square minus 4x square plus x square will give us minus 3x square. 4 minus x will give us plus 3x, and it will give us 5, right? This 5 will come down, so we will get 5 over here. Now again, this is x square over here and this is minus 3x square over here. So what we need to do, we have multiplied, we have not mentioned the question part, we have multiplied it with x, right? We have multiplied it with x. Okay, now here we have x square and here we have minus 3x square. So multiplying it with again minus 3, we will get minus 3x square. We will multiply again it with minus 3, multiply the gx with minus 3, what we get? Minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. So it will give us minus 3x square plus 3x minus 3. Now changing the signs again, this will become plus, this will become minus, and this will become plus. We just reverse the signs. These two will get cancelled, minus 3x square and plus 3x square. Plus 3x and minus 3x will again get cancelled, and 3 plus 5 plus 3 will give us 8. So here what we have got, I'm erasing the rough work again. Here what we have got the quotient as x square plus x minus 3 and the remainder as 8. So we can write it as the quotient polynomial that we have obtained is x square plus x minus 3 and the remainder polynomial that we have obtained is 8. Okay, moving on to the next question again. The next question is, we have to divide the polynomial gx again with px, but we have to write it in the ascending order of its exponents. So writing it like this, x square minus x square plus 2, since this is minus x square plus 2, and then for px I can write it as it is because it is already being arranged in ascending order of its exponent. So I have written it like this. So here the first term is minus x square and here the term is x to the power 4. So we need to multiply it with minus x square in order to get x to the power 4. So multiplying these two terms, we will easily get x to the power 4, and 2 into minus x square will give you minus 2x square. Minus 2x square, I am writing it over here because we don't have any x square term in the polynomial px. Okay, now changing the sign, this will become minus and this will become plus. These two will get cancelled. For writing it in ascending order of its degrees, we will write here 2x square. This 5x minus 5x will come down, and this minus 6 will also come down. So it will be like this. So here we already have x square, right? And here we need 2x square. So minus x square was already there, but we need plus x square, plus 2x square. So we will multiply it with minus 2. So multiplying it with minus 2 will give you here 2x square again, and 2 into minus 2 will give you minus 4. Okay, so we got here minus 4. Changing the sign again, here we will get minus and it will become plus. Now these two terms will get cancelled, and here we will be left with minus 5x, and minus 6 plus 4 will give us minus 2. Now we can check that the degree of this polynomial gx is 2 and the degree of this polynomial is 1. So since the degree of polynomial rx is lesser than the degree of polynomial gx, see, because the degree of polynomial gx is 2 and the degree of polynomial rx is 1. So since the degree of polynomial rx is less than the degree of polynomial gx, we have to stop our division till here. We cannot further divide this polynomial anymore. So we can conclude that we have got the quotient qx as minus x square minus 2, and we have got the remainder polynomial rx as minus 5x minus 2. So in the next question, you have to check whether the first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial or not by dividing the second polynomial by first polynomial. Means you have to divide this polynomial px by this polynomial gx, and you have to check whether it is a factor of the first whether the first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial is not or not. Okay, you have to check it out. How will you check it out? For being a factor, if you get the remainder as 0, if you get the remainder rx as 0, then you can easily say that it is a factor, otherwise it won't be a factor. Okay, so moving on to the division part, we will first divide it as, we will write here the gx part, we will write that is t square minus 3, and here we will write the px part, that is 2t to the power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. Okay, so dividing it, how we will divide it? Here we have the first term as t square, and here we have 2t to the power 4. So multiplying t square with 2t square, you will get the first term, that is 2t to the power 4. Okay, I will do the rough work over here. This will give you 2t to the power 4 minus 6t square, right? Okay, so here I will write it as 2t to the power 4, and since this is 6t square, so I will write it the bottom of t square term, so 6t square. Changing the sign, this will become minus and this will become plus. These two will get cancelled. Here we will get this 3t cube will come down. This will become plus 6t square minus 2t square, that will give us plus 4t square minus 9t minus 12. This 9t and minus 12 will also come down. Now here again we have t square and here we have 3t cube. So multiplying this again, what we will get? We will multiply t square with 3t to get 3t cube. So we will get 3t cube minus 9t. Okay. So again, here we have forgot to write the quotient. Here we will write 2t square, since we have multiplied firstly with 2t square, so we will write it 2t square, and again we are multiplying it with 3t, so we will write here 3t. Okay, so we will write this term over here now. So we have got 3t cube minus 9t here. So changing the signs again, this will become minus and this will become plus. These two will get cancelled. These two will also get cancelled. We will be left with 4t square, and this minus 12 will also come down. Now here we have t square again, and here we have 4t square. So multiplying t square minus 3 with 4, we will definitely get the first term, that is 4t square, and the other term will be 12. So 4t square minus 12, multiplying it with 4. So here we will write first plus 4, and here we will get 4t square minus 12. Changing the signs again, here it will become minus and it will become plus. Both will get cancelled and we will get the remainder as 0. So since here we got the remainder Rx as 0, we can conclude that therefore yes, the factor Gx is a factor of Px. Means the first polynomial that we have considered as Gx is the factor of second polynomial that we have considered here as Px. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Here also you have been given two polynomials and you have to proceed in the same manner. Okay. Writing the first polynomial, that is x square plus 3x plus 1. Putting the division sign, and then again writing the second polynomial Px. Okay. Now here it is already in the ascending order of its exponent. Both the polynomials are in the ascending order of its exponents. So the first term here is x square, and here the first term is x3x to the power 4. So multiplying it with 3x square. Okay, multiplying the gx with 3x square, what we get? We will check. X square plus 3x plus 1, then you will get 3x to the power 4 plus this will give you 9x cube plus 3x square, right? So we will write it, since we are multiplying the first term with 3x square, so we will write here 3x square, and here what we have got, 3x to the power 4 plus 9x cube plus 3x square. Changing the signs, it will become minus, and this will also become minus. These two will get cancelled. This plus 5x cube minus 9x cube will give us minus 4x cube. Minus 7x square and minus 3x square will give us minus 10x square. This 2x will come down, and this 2 will also come down. Okay. Now again here what we will get, the first term here again is x square, the first term here again is x square, and this here the first term is minus 4x cube. So multiplying it with minus 4x will give us minus 4x cube. Okay, So we will just check for the first term and then we will multiply the entire polynomial divisor polynomial, that is gx, with that term only. So minus 4x cube we have got over here. So minus 12x square minus 4x will be get. So here we will multiply, here we have multiplied it with minus 4x. So we will write here minus 4x. What we have got? We have got here minus 4x cube minus 12x square and minus 4x. Changing the sign, what we get? Plus, plus and plus. These two will get cancelled. This will give us 2x square and it will give us plus 6x. This 2 will come down to here and here we will get 2. Erasing the rough work again. Okay, so here again we have got the first polynomial as 2x as x square, and here we have got 2x square. So multiplying this entire polynomial gx with 2, so plus 2 will be written over here. So we will get here 2x square, 3x into 2 will give us 6x, and 1 into 2 will give us 2. So now changing the sign again, this will become minus, this will become minus, and this will again become minus. These three terms will get cancelled and we will get the remainder as 0. So again what we will write here, since Rx means remainder polynomial is equals to 0, therefore first polynomial, that was this one, first polynomial is a factor of second polynomial, right? Moving on to the last question. So what is the, here also we will have to check the same manner only. Okay, we will write the first polynomial first, x cube minus 3x plus 1, and polynomial px, that is the dividend polynomial, that is x to the power 5 into 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. We have written it over here. Now here the first term is x cube and here the first term is x to the power 5. So multiplying it with x square first. So multiplying it with x square, what we get, this x cube into x square will give us x to the power 5. Minus 3x into x square will give us minus 3x square. Minus 3x cube. So it will give us minus 3x cube. And this 1 multiplied with x square will definitely give us x square only. Now changing the signs again, this will become minus, it will become plus, it will become minus. These two terms will get cancelled. And here we get minus 4x cube and plus x cube, that will give us minus x cube. This 3x will come down and this 1 will also come down. Now again here we have x cube and here also we have minus x cube. So we need to multiply it with minus 1. Multiplying it with minus 1 will give us minus x cube. So multiplying the entire polynomial gx with minus 1, we get here first minus 1 x cube minus x cube, minus 3x into minus 1 will give us 3x, and 1 into minus 1 will give us minus 1, right? Now changing the signs again, this will become minus, this will become minus, this will become plus, minus, and this will become plus. These two terms will get cancelled. These two terms will also get cancelled, and 1 plus 1 will become 2. So here, since we are left with the remainder 2, since Rx is equals to 2, means Rx is not equals to 0, therefore you will write that first polynomial you will write that first polynomial is not a factor of second polynomial, because we know that for being a factor the remainder should be equals to 0, but here in this case since the remainder is not equals to 0, therefore the first polynomial means this one is not a factor of this polynomial. Thank you.